Judges Conference. I thank you all for your kind attention.
Everyone, did you just watch that? Yes. In short, I want it to be, let somebody tell me that, oh, Aisha, that wasn't true. What you saw is not what you saw. Nigerian judges are singing on your mandate. At the, what do they call it now? Let me look for it. There's a name, Nigerian Judges Conference. Hold on. I don't want to make mistake. Nigerian 2025 Nigerian Judges Conference. And Tinubu went there. They are doing on your mandate this thing, and judges are singing on your mandate. Hey, oh, very cool. When I said it, they said Aisha is to this, Aisha is to that, Aisha is to this. Yesterday, I was even at an event. They said they were going to sing Tinubu's anthem because that thing that they changed, they call it Nigerian national anthem. I don't see it's Nigeria's anthem because when it was going to be changed, Nigerians were not consulted. That is Tinubu's anthem. That was his first place that he needed to enter. He wanted to start with something that many people would look at as insignificant and then use it to continue to do all the nonsense that are happening now. Whatever it is that you see Tinubu doing today, it started from that changing of the national anthem. And when I was talking about it and shouting and screaming and being defiant and saying that I'm not going to be part of this, people say it as, oh, Aisha doing too much. Look at it now. Judges are supposed to be independent. There are three arms of government: the judiciary, the legislative, and the executive. Now, two arms of the other and one arm that is supposed to be the weakest of them all have overtaken and are controlling the other arm. If judges are singing to your mandate to Tinubu, is it you that is going to carry a case to the court and anything will come out of it? Is it not? They should remove that. In short, this is opportunity for them to remove that bulabu dress that they are wearing, those black gowns. Let them carry the Tinubu cap on their head. Let's know that the whole judiciary have been bought. Let me take you back a little bit. In short, even before Tinubu rigged the election, there was an interview he did where he said that if he gets into office, if he's able to he's going to change the national anthem. Lo and behold, he got into office. We woke up one day, national anthem had been changed. I think it was even after it was changed that we heard, or just about before they passed it to law. But no, it has been changed. And for me, the first thing that I did ask for was that at what time did they consult with Nigeria? One of the things I think that, because I still see a lot of people like, Aisha, no matter what, you have to stand up for the national anthem. As I am, I'm a private citizen. I'm not standing up to the national anthem. If tomorrow I'm no longer a private citizen, okay, that one I will stand. It's my body that will be standing. My heart will not join answer. Because this is one of the things I tell people. I say, look, as a private citizen, I can afford to say that I'm not going to stand to the national anthem. I'm not going to be part of it. I'm not going to be in the room when you're doing it. I can walk out of the room when you're doing it. I'm a private citizen. But and this is what public office does to it, there are certain things you can do and you cannot do. But if I was to be a public official, I definitely cannot do that. Definitely, I have to stand for the national anthem, no matter whether I like it or not, because I'm not there on my own private, volition. I'm there representing the people or one thing or the other. But as it is now, I would rather walk out of the room. I don't want this drama to come to your show. I walk out of the room. If I see on the anthem, you say you are doing Tinubu's anthem, I walk up. If you do, arise, O compatriots, Nigeria's call obey, to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve with heart and mind, one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity. O God of creation, direct our noble cause, guide our leaders right, help our youth the truth to know, in love and honesty to grow and live in just and true. I'm lost. You see? That's what happens when you don't keep singing it. That's what happens. You see? You see my life? Okay, where was I? Where was I? I can't even remember where I was. My mind went off on something and I got lost. But anyway, let me come back. That's oh my goodness. Oh no, I'm thinking this again. O God of creation, direct our noble course, guide our leaders right, help our youth the truth to know, in love and honesty to grow and live in just and true. Great love the heights attain, to build a nation where peace and justice shall reign. Okay, that's it. For the moment, I was like, why? We are not editing anything. You're going to see everything the way it went. The first one, the second stanza of the national anthem, the first stanza of the national anthem. By the way, that's the national anthem that I know. If Nigerians on their own decide that they are changing the national anthem, they will do it. The first stanza of the national anthem, I learned that, of course, as a child in school and everything. I didn't know the second stanza until 2014. That was when I learned it as an adult, a 40-year-old, and at the Unity Foundation. It was Bring Back Our Girls movement that made me to learn the second stanza of the national anthem. I think I've said this in other places. So that's why you can see my childhood memory is intact. I could do the first stanza, the second stanza, you know, I got to a place, I've not been singing it as regularly as I should. I think this reminds me that every day I wake up and I'm going to sing the national anthem that I know. But anyway, let's come back to the native. For me, that one I'm going to start. Every other one, that's Tinubu's anthem. And now we have this situation where we find ourselves, where judges are not doing or your mandate on his mandate they stand, or your mandate is what somebody even dared to play it. The fact that it was played at where judges are having conference, that tells you that there is no respect for the judiciary. The judiciary does not respect itself, and the CJN is turning out to be the most disastrous CJN that Nigeria has seen, because we have seen those that have enslaved themselves before. I do not know whether they have enslaved themselves as the way that, what's that her name again? Kudirat, Madam Kudirat. What did they call it? Do you even call your lordship people that have not behaved in the way that a judiciary should behave? Honestly, this is disgusting. This is abominable. This is something else, that to the extent that the judiciary, even during military, there was judiciary. Judiciary would always be there. And the Nigerian judiciary, even during the military, were the ones who stood and fought. Justice Okuta will be turning in his grave. All those Justice Whites, they will be turning in their grave. People who put their lives on the line for Nigeria. And today we have judiciary. What am I even talking about? They are the playthings of corrupt politicians. And the corrupt politicians know it and rub it in their faces. What a shame.